Algebra 2 Honors, Lesson 14.5, Sum and Difference of Angles Formulas. So it's often useful in mathematics to find exact value of trig functions. That's why we use the unit circle to say, oh, square root of 45 is root 2 over 2. Pardon me, cosine of 45. Sine of 60 is root 3 over 2. But this is not on the unit circle. So for that, we need sum and difference formulas. And we could derive them, but it's kind of a hassle, and I'm not really in the mood. I have not got these memorized, so I'm going to have to bounce back and forth to them. But the bottom line is that you find two items on the unit circle that will add up. And then you just plug it in. Now notice the plus minus, minus plus. That means if you have a plus here, you're going to have a minus here. So blast them out. Common denominator, slap them together. And get used to seeing this often. Negative root 6 plus root 2, root 6 minus root 2, root 6 plus root 2, root 2 minus root 6. Doesn't matter the order, just keep the sign straight. But you're going to see this a lot for these 15-degree angles. 15 greater than 65, 15 less than, so on and so on. So here's another one, sine. And this is clearly a subtraction one. Sine of 45 minus 30. Notice for sine up here, signs stay the same, plus is plus, negative is negative. And it goes sine, cosine, cosine, sine. See if I can actually remember that for more than 4 seconds. Sine, cosine, minus cosine, sine. Root 2 over 2. Root 3 over 2. One half. And several people have pointed out, hey, that's the exact same thing we got up above. I would say, well, duh, just like sine of 30 equals cosine of 60, so does cosine of 75 equals sine of 15. I'll let you figure out why. It's not that hard, especially after you've just finished graphing. Let's hope you remember that. So, slightly trickier problem. How about negative 255? Now you can add or subtract. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I know 270, pardon me, 300. Let's make it negative 300 plus 45. Yeah, that'll get us there. So I believe sine was sine, cosine, cosine, sine. And plus in the middle means plus here. And this would be negative 300. This would be cosine of 45. This would be cosine of negative 300. This would be sine of 45. Okay. Sine of negative 300 means I go to 300, flip it up. Sine there is root 3 over 2. Cosine of 45 is root 2 over 2. Plus cosine of negative 300 is 1 half. And sine of 45 is root 2 over 2. Oh, look at that. Root 6 plus root 2 over 4. Does that make sense that sine is positive? Negative 255 would put it here, so negative 255 is up here. Yeah, sign's positive there. So that's good, makes sense. And we can also use this to verify trig identities. This is ridiculously easy. Cosine goes cosine, cosines, cosine of 180, cosine of theta, sines flip, sine of 180, sine of theta. We'll leave this side alone. Just see where this takes us. That's negative 1 times cosine of theta. That's 0 times sine of theta. I like putting parentheses around everything. I know, I'm a geek. Done. Verified. Plug and chug. So pretty straightforward lesson, not too difficult. Good luck.